Hi everybody, it is Saturday, August 29th, 2015, and I know it has been a while since I've updated my blog. Today, more than anything, I wanted to share a couple things with you, especially over things that I've been doing to try to be a little bit healthier, and a couple of products I've been using that if you're trying to be a little bit cleaner as far as the things that you use on your body as well, that might be beneficial to you in your life. So, let's start with the fact that I have started to get back on track since I've had my weight loss surgery on the 27th of September. It will be my 2-year anniversary. Way excited about that. Can't wait to see what that day brings. I'm going to try to celebrate by eating as much healthy as I can. Chances are I'm probably going to have some ice cream because I honestly think I deserve it. So let's get down to the nitty-gritty and let you know what's going on as far as healthy choices I've been making. I have started taking my multivitamins again. I hate how multivitamins taste when you put them in your mouth because they're super chalky. So what I've been taking is the gummy vitamins. Do not take the children's vitamins. They're really, really high in sugar. Nature's Bounty does a women's multivitamin gummy. And you can see that, and it's probably coming back. And it also has 15 milligrams of collagen per serving. There is only, see if I can see it on here. If I remember right, there's like 1 gram of sugar, and you take 2 multivitamins per day. Just put it by your sink, make it a habit every morning when you're taking your normal vitamins or your normal regular pills like I take every morning, to take those as well. Then this one is, I take one for hair, skin, and nails, same company, with biotin. It's really awesome to get biotin because it's really good for all those 3 things. This has 2 sugars in it. You also take 2, so that's the serving. You take that every morning. I prefer to take them in the morning just because it gets me started and I don't forget them. And then the other thing is, if you've seen those It Works, the wraps. The wraps kind of work a little bit, but I needed something for like a prebiotic support. They make these green chews, and there are 60 of them, and you're supposed to take 2 a day. So it's a 30-day supply, and I think I paid $15 for it. So I've been taking those. And then here's where the grossness comes in. A lot of times when you have any type of weight loss surgery, not everything flows through your body like it's supposed to be. You get clogged up. You can't go to the bathroom. Maybe you're going to the bathroom too much. Most of the time is you cannot go to the bathroom unless you're doing stupid behaviors, like you're filling up with sugar and then you're dumping, and you are literally in the bathroom for like 10-15 minutes. But if you're like me and you're making all these healthy choices and everything, but you're still having problems digesting the things that you are having, you need something to kind of move that along a little bit. I take this with milk. You can't taste it. It is the same as Miralax. This is the generic from Walgreens called Smooth-Lax. It's a powder, and I'm not going to fill this up, but if you see the inside lid, you fill that up to the very, like right here of the inside lid, and then you pour that into water, or you pour that into your energy drink, like your, obviously not your like Monster or whatever, but like your liquid energy drink that you get, or any of your vitamin waters, and then you mix that up and you drink it. And then good thing about this is it does not happen right away. So if you're saying, hey, I'm going to take it before I drive to work, and then you're stuck in traffic and something horrible happens, that doesn't happen with me. It usually takes a couple hours, and then I feel like I'm getting a cleanse and everything's going good. This I haven't been really I do all those every morning. So I take those, and I take my anxiety pills and everything, and so I'm good to go. I haven't been doing this as much as I should be doing it, so I don't think it's working right. But it is a detox. And I got this one from Whole Foods. I usually don't stop at Whole Foods. I think Whole Foods is a little overpriced. I had a gift card from my mother, and so I went to Whole Foods and got it. But this is Michael's naturopathic program. And what I like about this detox and cleanse, it's a 2 weeks program, is they already come in packets for you. So all the pills are together. So you don't have 6 pill bottles sitting on your countertop and you happen to put those all together every day. And then you forget to take them because you had to put those together. You are supposed to take, does it say directions for use? Take the contents of 1 packet with each meal, 3 packets daily. So every time you eat, you take a packet with you. They're not super chalky pills, so they're really easy to take. I take these and I try to detox myself if I have been going to a lot of family events or a lot of parties or going out with my friends, and obviously I'm not eating right, and I need to get as much of the teas and the drinks and whatever out of your body. So that's what I've been doing there. And then last thing about the whole things you should do for weight loss is I got this book from Amazon. I've been trying to look for cookbooks, not just for being a vegetarian, but I've been trying to look for cookbooks that are specific for people that have had weight loss surgery. And this particular cookbook was written by a person who has actually had the surgery. So they're not just somebody saying, hey, this is what you should eat. They've experienced it. What I like about it, and I'll show you the name of the book, it's called Eating Well After Weight Loss Surgery, and it is by Pat Levine. I'm not sure if you can read that. Okay? What I like about it is if you were to look on the, you can't really read it, so I'll just tell you. What I like about it is they do the serving guidelines in each recipe. They tell you what your serving should be if you have lap band surgery, what your serving should be if you've had bypass surgery, what your serving should be if you had BPD surgery. So they run the gamut as far as weight loss surgeries. It's really informative. And they give you substitutions. They tell you what you shouldn't substitute. When they're talking about sugars, they tell you that trying to use NutraSweet may sound like a good idea, but it messes up the cooking process. It doesn't cook off properly, and then you're left with, let's say if you made like blueberry muffins or something like that, you're stuck with something that basically falls apart because it doesn't have the right consistency for everything to grab with. So they tell you to use Splenda instead. So really, really good information in here. I'm really looking forward to using some of them. Probably not going to be able to use all of this stuff because there's a lot of recipes in there that have meat, but usually what I do is if I find a recipe and I think it's awesome, and if I'm able just to take the meat out of it, then I just take the meat out of it. So like if somebody said, we made chicken Alfredo, then just make the Alfredo. Just leave the chicken out. Okay, so Bountiful Baskets. I have been, oh sorry, rewind, there's one more thing. So I have been going on this whole thing of what am I washing my body with? What am I washing my hair? What am I putting in my mouth? And I think I talked to you guys last week about the charcoal tablets. So that's been working really good. And switching my body to a more healthy dose of chemicals that I'm exposing it to. I heard about Dr. Bronner's, like, God, over 10 years ago. And I used to use this soap kind of like almost pun intended because he's kind of a religious guy, religiously. And what I like about his stuff is there's no extreme added chemicals. All his stuff that he tries to use in his soaps are organic. They're fair trade. So whoever is working towards that, like you say, he gets coconut oil. Whoever's farm he gets them from, he gives back some to the farmers. It's a very positive company to get your stuff from. They make anything from household cleaners to shampoos and conditioners to body washes to pretty much anything that you can think of they make. Now, what's awesome about this bottle, now this is only 16 ounces, and I only got the 16 ounces for a reason, is this bottle, okay, your normal body wash, let's just take this into consideration. Your normal body wash will take you 2, maybe 3 months for you to go through, and may not cleanse you as well as you want. And you're spending God knows how much on it, right? You're spending like $8 a bottle. I got this bottle for $16. There's 16 ounces in it. This bottle will last me for over a year. Because when you use this, and I kid you not, when you use this on one of those, body scrubs, you use like maybe half of this cap, if that. It is super concentrated, super good for you, will make you feel so clean. They tell you how to dilute it. You can use this for your laundry, this Castle soap. You can use it on your dog. You can use it on fruits and vegetables. I mean, really, what wash are you going to buy in the store that you can use for all that is not going to be toxic to you? So I highly recommend it. You can find this in, you can sometimes find it at Target. You can find it in Sprouts. I think Whole Foods carries it. I'm not sure about Trader Joe's because I haven't been to Trader Joe's in forever. You're not going to find it in your regular grocery store. You need to go to a health food store to buy it. If you cannot make it to a health food store, go on Amazon. There's tons of different scents that you can choose from. The one I have right now is the 18-1 Hemp Citrus. But his philosophy is very good because he talks about how you should take care of the earth and how by doing that, it'll take care of you. And I really, truly believe that is the best way you should live and that you should go forward with that kind of message. Not to go forward and say, oh, you have to believe in God. I'm just saying you should believe that what you put forth into the planet is going to come back to you. So that's my last thing when it comes to health food stuff. Now I will talk to you about Bountiful Baskets. So this week I decided to get the organic basket. And I never get the organic basket. I never have thought about it. The organic basket is $10 more. So instead of spending $17.50 for a basket, I spend $27.50 for a basket. Not knowing myself what I was going to get in it, was it going to be worth the $27? So I will show you what I got this week. Excuse me. And if you just heard me burp, I apologize. I've been feeling weird all day. Okay, so first thing they gave me was a really big eggplant. I haven't figured out what I'm going to do with this. I'm probably going to, I have one of those spaghetti things, and I think I'm probably going to make it into spaghetti and eat that. So we might do that. So I got 1 eggplant, 4 apples. You're going to hear a lot of noise because I'm dropping it back into my basket. Sorry, my basket, but my box. 1 large butternut squash. All these are organic. 2 very large heads of broccoli. There are 2, or is there 3? There's 2. 2 large heads of broccoli. I like roasting my broccoli, so I might do something like that and eat that. Or I might cut it up a little bit and put it in a salad. One mini watermelon, which I have to make sure I eat this time because the last watermelon I did not. It ended up going bad. So I'll probably just juice that and have that for breakfast in the mornings. 3 large turnips. Now you ask yourself, and this is the first thing I said when I saw this, because I've seen small turnips. What am I going to do with a turnip? You can make turnips into mashed potatoes. It's a little bit of a bite when you make them. Make them like you normally do your mashed potatoes. Clean them really well, cut the ends off, cut them into small pieces, boil them like you normally would, and then drain it, and then mash it, and add your milk, and your seasonings, and your butter, and you're good. If you don't like regular butter, and you're vegan, you can actually get vegan butter, so that might be a good choice for you. And I would use rice milk instead of regular milk if I was a vegan. So I got 3 of those. 3 heads of romaine hearts, and romaine hearts are not cheap. They're usually like $2.50 in stores. So this is $7.50 right here. 1 thing of organic celery. Ricky's being all crazy again. 2 Hass avocados. And 1 large cantaloupe. So, what I will tell you is if you're a salad person like me, you're probably not going to get, oh, crap, I didn't take it out of the fridge. I got a small thing of mini carrots was another thing that I got in my basket. So, that all cost me $2.07.50. If you're like me, you make salads all the time, you're probably not going to get everything that you have in your basket as part of you making a salad. Go to the store, spend $5. It'll supplement what you need for the rest of it. And then, last but not least, I want to share you something really cool about avocados. And this sounds ridiculous. I should know this at this point in my life, but I didn't. So, growing up, I had only known about Hass avocados. That's all I ever ate. And I know there's a difference in types of avocados that you can get. Now, I went to my Mexican grocery, because that's the neighborhood I live in, and I really love my Mexican grocery because there's usually something that I haven't tried before, and I'm trying to put more things into my body that I haven't tried before so that I can expand my palate and not be stuck with the same thing and want to eat things that are horrible for me. So I go to my Mexican grocery today, and I'm walking around, and I'm looking at the herbs and stuff because I try to get fresh herbs. And I come across this. Now, if you already know what it is, awesome. If you don't, it's an avocado. These are avocados that are usually grown in Florida. This one is not ready yet, so what I need to do is I need to let it ripen. And the best way to let it ripen when it's like this is to, oh, sorry, I got bananas too. They gave me a huge thing of bananas. Is to set it beside a thing of bananas. And the gases from the banana will release and allow the avocado to fully ripen, and then you cut it just like you do a normal avocado. The awesome thing about this avocado is 50% less fat than your standard Hass avocado, and it has more fiber. So if you happen to come across one of these in your grocery store, I highly recommend picking one of them up. You can put it in a salad, you can puree it, you can make, guacamole, because that's what somebody always makes avocados into. You can make avocado ice cream, which is really good if you have an ice cream maker or a way of doing it. So that's pretty much it, and I think I just rambled. Like I said, I got everything that was in that basket that I showed you, plus I got a thing of carrots, and I got a huge thing of bananas. Little tip about bananas, you want your bananas to last a little longer. If you have cling wrap in your kitchen, cut a little small piece off, put it on the end of where you know, like the handle, I guess you can call it, of the bananas, and let that sit there when you're not eating them, and that will prevent it from going bad faster. So, little tips from me to you. That's pretty much it. Sorry I rambled so long. It's been a long time. This is kind of my way of keeping myself on track, and as well as communicating with all you lovely folk that I normally don't see on a daily basis. And just know that I love you and hope you're doing a great thing, and have a great day.